In the summer of 2025, my husband and I attempted to hike the Colorado Trail, a 500-mile trek that begins in the Denver area and ends all the way down in Durango, Colorado.
About to start, touch the trail.
This trail stretches across 6 national forests, 6 wilderness areas, 8 mountain ranges, with elevations ranging from 5,000 feet to 13,000 feet.
So we just hit our first mile marker and we felt our first raindrops. So a few firsts. We're off the road and on the trail.
Although we were pretty experienced backpackers, we had never undertaken a long trail.
We just came across 2 bighorn sheep on the trail. So Ted's having a little conversation with it right now, asking if we could go by. I don't know if he's gonna let us. It's a stare down. First campsite.
Our previous limit had been 6 days on trail, and this trail was expected to take 4 to 6 weeks to complete. We chose to do this trail because we finally had the time available to attempt it and had been watching YouTube videos for years of other thru hikers, many of whom had said their favorite and the most scenic long trail was the Colorado Trail. So we thought this would be a good place to see if we even liked thru hiking. The first few segments of the trail brought us through pine forests, open meadows, and moderate elevation. When we started seeing the real mountains in the distance, we got excited for what was to come. It was so strange to think that we were heading all that way to those distant mountains on foot.
So it is day 3 on the Colorado Trail.
We crossed many small streams along this trail, and Ted lamented that he didn't have the time or the equipment to properly fish those streams the way he wanted to. Luckily, he had brought along his light Tenkara rod, and a few times he was able to get his fly fishing fix in while I rested or filled our water bottles. Our first long climb uphill with water packs in the sweltering heat of a clear-cut forest was a reality check that we needed to pay close attention to hydration and nutrition to ensure we were getting enough calories, which wasn't easy to do when your only food is freeze-dried meals and protein bars.
We are right now in what we're calling the never-ending meadow.
After a few days, we started getting what thru hikers call our hiker legs, and were able to increase our mileage a bit each day. We hadn't hit the mountains yet, but the birch forests held their own special beauty.
Morning of day 5 on the Colorado Trail. You can see way up in the distance, there's some mountains. We believe that is Breckenridge, and that's where we're heading. We are at Kenosha Pass, about to cross the street, and we're gonna head up. Isn't this cool to see those mountains? This is the pretty part.
Our first resupply town would be the mountain town of Breckenridge, and as we got closer, we found ourselves fantasizing about real food and a real bed.
Day 6 Colorado Trail. Going over Georgia Pass today.
It was fun meeting fellow CT hikers along the way and spending some time with some new trail friends, some of whom were familiar with our hometown, discussing and longing for local Vienna sandwich shops on the top of a mountain pass was a highlight of this section.
We're going up and up and up. This is a pretty killer climb right now.
The uphills continued as the Colorado Trail merged with the Continental Divide Trail. We started passing and talking with CDT thru hikers who had been hiking since the Mexican border and were headed all the way up to Canada.
Okay, so it's day 7 on the Colorado Trail, and if I'm smiling a little more, day 7 means we are entering Breckenridge today.
One thing we noticed was that, in general, thru hikers are the happiest of people that we've met. Everyone emphasized how lucky they were to be able to be on trail like this. Our plan in Breckenridge was to stay 2 nights and use the full day there to do slack packing, which means leaving our big packs behind for day packs, taking a bus to Copper Mountain, and hiking back over the mountains into Breckenridge, where we would stay the second night. But first, real food. That slack packing day was not an easy one. There was still many miles over a huge mountain pass, and the views were breathtaking. But we ended up in Breckenridge exhausted and needing to shop and repack for another week's supply of food. Back on the trail again, we hit our first day of weather, right when we were starting one of many mountain passes.
Trying to get over the Kokomo Pass before the storms come.
The rain continued all day and into the next day. It was a challenge to get up and take down the tent in the pouring rain, trudge through the mud, passing sheep herds before taking mid-morning shelter break in some old army bunkers, and brewing some coffee for a quick pick-me-up. Here we were joined by some CDTers also seeking brief shelter.
He's loping along like a wolf. He's got long legs like a wolf, too.
We are heading up to Tennessee Pass. We got off the trail. We're walking along railroad tracks and actually on some old decommissioned railroad tracks. And we are going to hit a tunnel. And the tunnel is actually going to take us underneath Tennessee Pass. So we'll see. Wish us luck that we make it back to the trail.
Speak, friend. And enter.
This is interesting. A little freaky. And here comes Ted, the tunnel. And we're coming out.
Fun experience. I bet it was. Do you think we were trolls?
We did find our way back to the trail thanks to All Trails app and GPS, and continued on late into the evening. Despite our brief adventure in the tunnel, the constant hiking and needing to make miles each day were starting to wear on us.
Morning. It is, I don't even know what day, 11 on the Colorado Trail. It has not been easy. We've been doing 19 to 20 mile days, and today will be hopefully a little less crazy. We are going into Twin Lakes Village today to resupply, not to stay. And we're resupplying for what everyone says is the toughest, most amazing part of this trail. Entering Twin Lakes.
After a much-needed burger lunch and resupplying at the famous country store in Twin Lakes, we got a hitch in a pickup truck back to trail and began a long hike up the mountain to get us as close to Hope Pass as possible before nightfall. We camped next to an old abandoned log cabin that night and braved the mosquitoes and prepared for yet another big day of mountain passes as we entered the Collegiate West Mountain Peaks.
About to go over Hope Pass. And this is what's ahead. I'm not sure exactly where the pass is. We're going over the mountain.
We soon realized our reward for getting over one mountain pass was a steep downhill and then a build up to the next mountain pass.
Again, pass. We're trying to get over it tonight.
We were over Kokomo and we had weather. Oh, that's bad.
Climbing Hope Pass took us by surprise as the most treacherous one of all of them, with steep scrambling and then a scary snowfield at the very top.
I can't believe we just did that. Scrambling up, and in a snowfield. But wow, look at all the yellow flowers. Now we head down, miles and miles down. I don't even know how far. No. We are going up. Look, it doesn't want to focus. See where little Ted is? All the way up that mountain. Morning, sun coming up. It's still pretty cool. And some amazing views. Yep. About to climb another pass. I think he's gonna leave without me. This video is never gonna do it justice. Yeah.
The next few days were roller coasters of ups and downs. We had good luck with the weather, which was fortunate since we were above tree line for the majority of the time.
Okay, Ted made it across the snow cover. Now it's my turn. Here I go.
Elevations hovered around 10 to 12,000 feet. Our bodies were starting to feel the combination of almost 20-mile hikes each day with limited nutrition. The beauty couldn't be beat, though, and the feeling of seeming to be the only ones in existence was new to us.
A moose eating the bushes in front of our trail. Here's the trail. Somewhere around here we're going. Down now, I think, which is good. But then it means we go up again. The collegiate west of the Colorado Trail. It's killing me. It's beautiful, but it's killing me. So we just went over 2 passes, and luckily they weren't that horrible. And luckily the sky is currently blue. Let's hope it stays that way till we find a place to camp tonight. We're heading down something about railroad tracks, camping there. I don't know. We will see. Another day, Colorado Trail, went up to a little lake. Gonna have a little snack before we go over that pass. Just came up another pass. Me huffing as we go over it. But again, what a cool place. Parts of the trail look like this.
This night, the sun had a red glow. We were told it was from a wildfire miles away. At this point, we decided that just because we could hike the whole trail, that maybe we would enjoy ourselves more if we spaced it out into 2 separate hikes and a possible finish when we reached Monarch Pass.
Today we crossed the Continental Divide, highest point, and hopefully get to Monarch Pass by afternoon, which is where we try to get a ride into Salida and hopefully get off the trail for a while. The end is in sight. That's Monarch Pass, and I think this is where we're going to end our hike. And this is where we end our little adventure on a goat farm in Salida, and we are staying in this cute little camper. And we bow off the trail tonight. It's been a great time.